party. What are we listening to tonight?
Bubbles. Nose. Oh, I like that. No.
That better?
No.
No. Is that better?
No. There's something on the side of my nose, and I think I just got it. Oh, I did. Gross, it's bleeding.
Ew.
Shit, look. That's my bad side. No, both sides are my bad side, because my huge nose. Hi, priestess.
Hi. Hi.
How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey. Oh my god! What a pretty horse.
Huh?
Oh, you were just.
How is everybody? Are we live?
Yeah.
Alright. Just like usually there's more people saying stuff. We're still getting started. Bench.
Yeah, it's like just now 5:30. I figured I'd start it like 2 minutes early.
That's
Because
fair.
we all know how the YouTube is.
That was a good one. Did you hear that? Hi,
Howdy.
Althea. How you doing?
Priestess wants to know how we're doing.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you what, it's been, in all honesty, it's
It's
been
what?
it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Honestly.
It's been a year.
And it's only, oh god.
Right. But good news. Beetlejuice comes out in 6 days.
Oh my gosh, it's so true.
Hi, Dottie. How are you doing? I'm doing great.
Yeah. Have you been seeing the like the clothing and stuff that they've been coming out with for it? Super cute.
There's I think it's in Japan where they're doing or it's either 6 or 8 days. I think is it September 8th or 6th?
I forget.
Anyways,
Soon.
the Japan cast that they're doing like the voice dubs for it dressed up while they were doing their lines as their characters, and some of the props they wore were flown from the set after they were done to Japan or wherever, and like they took pictures of them and stuff, and it looks so good. I'll see if I can find it by the end of the live, but it looks so good.
Oh my god. Slay. Slayage.
Oh, by the way, yeah, it was really neat. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. Are we ready for that BBF? Hi, Seti.
That what?
That beautiful being footage.
No.
BBF. Oh, we're not ready? I found it. Oh, wait.
Oh, cute. Okay,
Right?
cute, but cute.
Isn't that so cute? It is Japan, actually.
It is Japan. They're like the masters of
And yes, Anthony, that is me.
the cute.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It has been
What?
a week. Okay. So, hello, people. Welcome to Drunken Divinations, where we get drunk and we read your cards so you don't have to. You're welcome, by the way.
Hi, Sorceress.
Y'all's liver. Hi, Sorceress. You're here. Hi, Sorceress. If you. Huh? Do what? Can I see? Yeah, maybe. It's hot. It is hot. If you know how to work it. I don't know how to work it, so I don't touch it. It's super hot, but we're gonna make it. Like it was
Fine.
It was 78 degrees here.
It was 90.
Blech.
How about that? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
But
then it stormed, so it really lowered the temperature, and right now it's 69 degrees outside.
See, that's perfection. We need to
Right. I'd walk to the thermostat and set it to a sensible 74.
Oh gosh. But we're gonna chill. We're gonna read cards. We're gonna talk about whatever because I'm sure it's gonna be like I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a busy night for people. So like, I don't know. And I'm in the most feral mood.
Huh.
I'm in the most feral mood, so
I was trying not to make too loud of a noise. I'm sorry.
you're fine.
If that looked like I was doing that because you were doing that, it wasn't. I was trying not to make noise.
No, I'm just like dying.
That's fair.
I'm overheated.
Yeah, the only person I would do that to is Brianna because she's fucking nasty. Anyways.
Oh. No, South Carolina.
Been in the triple digits last week here. I do not approve that message at all.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Right.
What are we drinking and reading tonight?
Hi.
Hi. Wait.
How are you?
I love you. Oh, I guess I should address that. Our guest for tonight had to reschedule. Some things came up because it's been a week. Okay. So we're gonna reschedule her. But that's why there's still a book link in the description too. Because honestly,
point.
Honey, that thing is loud.
I plan on getting it next paycheck. Oh, also I made the most delicious potato soup.
You showed me a picture. It looked delicious. It looked so
It was very tasty. I did really good. I did really good.
You know, I saw her TikTok the other day. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I saw her TikTok the other day where she was explaining that she's going to come out with a third book. Oh, honey.
Right.
So yeah, what are you reading?
I'm reading the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Yeah, and tonight I'm just sipping on some soda, but I will be taking shots of absinthe if I get any shots or tips. So there's that.
Bam. I am sipping as well. I am sipping Roscato again because it's lovely. It's also cheap. And I am reading the Horror Tarot
We love that for you.
by Insight Editions. Seti, I'm sipping tea, waiting for the drama. Oh, honey.
Love that.
Ah, Bibliomancy. If you guys have me back, I'll totally do bibliomancy.
Wonderful. We'll keep that in mind.
Girl, listen, mocktails are just as tasty.
They are. Do we have any questions yet?
Not yet, not that I've seen. So y'all know
Well,
how.
Anthony has a question.
Oh,
And he
does
said he wanted before Nathan. Uh-oh.
I didn't do that.
How's love gone flump? Without saving vengeance. Well, okay, that's a good question because I feel like Seti's in his healing era for the moment.
Seti, were you here in
Okay,
the beginning
work.
when I
Work.
mentioned that I was in a feral mood?
I'm a Capricorn girl, same.
It's those goat fishes. I saw this lovely background or wallpaper image earlier today of goats in a pool with floaties. So cute.
Well, that's cute. And he didn't send it to me? That sucks.
I thought about it, but I was like, oh, summer's almost over.
That's also a fair response. Do I not have hair? Wow, this is about to get real goddamn interesting.
Okay.
Okay. I pulled the Page of Pentacles. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Love that.
Why are you so excited about repotting this plant? Are you excited that you're ripping up roots for this person? I feel like this person rips up roots for other people. I feel like this is them. This is probably how they get their kicks about love bombing people. Like, oh, I got another one. Oh, I got another one. I feel like you can break that cycle by ripping up their roots. I'm not saying do it vengefully, but a simple, truth would, like, suffice, possibly, maybe, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Reveal some truths, cut some cords, burn some candles with a string in the middle, you know, simple things.
The simple things in life, really.
It's the simple things in life, really. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject matter.
Well, Seti, darling, dear, I got 10 of Cups in reverse for you, sweetheart.
That's funny.
Which is giving me, why are you focusing on the people that you don't really, why are you so worried about the people you don't really, like, have the feels for? This card is suggesting that if you don't put your worth, your time into the people that you know love you or that you know you love, then it's just going to come around to be disappointment in the end. So I think you really need to decide, is this what you really want? Is this what you really need? Like, are the gifts? Yes, the love bombing is lovely. Do you
Is
see what
it? Is
I said?
it?
I mean, I don't know, but
Is it?
it's is that is
Is it?
that what you're
Is
after?
it? Is
Is
it?
love bombing true love?
Is it?
Is it?
Be a Capricorn, flip your hair and walk away from the trash. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. We learned
Sometimes
that real quick the other
I'm not.
night with Autumn.
I'm not even saying that this person isn't worth it. I'm just saying, do you think they're worth it? Because that's what matters.
That's fair
Like,
enough.
what if they stop love bombing you? Like, do you only like them because of the love bombing?
I don't want to hurt them more so that they hurt others, if you get me, but also, how fucking dare they? No, I get it. My problem is I'm at my dress like a gay Sabrina Carpenter cut the brakes to your car's stage while smoking a joint. I get it.
And that's fine.
Yeah, nobody said that wasn't fine.
That's fine.
And gay Sabrina Carpenter, I'm dead. But, like,
All I'm saying is,
denial is a river in Egypt, is all I'm saying.
oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god, I need some milk.
guilty. I will scream Beetlejuice 3 times and send him forward while looking Protestant. Up. So it sounds like you've already made your decision anyway.
Oh,
That wasn't hard, was it?
listen. Sometimes people's feelings need to be hurt. I learned that yesterday.
Did you learn that yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. The hard way. It was really awkward. But at the same time,
But you just learned that yesterday?
Mark's equally chaotic vibe is convincing. Okay. I don't understand why people don't listen to me the first time. So there's that.
Maybe it's because usually you're,
I don't think no, because we'll butt our heads together until we find out the perfect solution where all three of us somehow benefit.
are you trying to say the world would be a better place if it was run by a Capricorn?
I didn't say that. You said that. I would just agree to that statement.
Yes, we're ready. I think we're ready, right? Oh, it's you. It's you, Cheez-Its. I want a reading. I start this new endeavor this week. Will I be successful in it? I'm trying to be hopeful, but still reeling.
There's no probably, sweetheart. We would. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hi,
Hello.
Ben.
I really thought that said heroic gentleman, and I was like, you know what? We are. We put our livers on the line for y'all.
We are heroic.
Listen, this is a really cute hair. We're keeping it.
I like it.
I secured it with a bobby pin. Look at the knot.
It's giving summer librarian. Honestly.
I am a summer librarian. Thank you. Wait.
There you go.
Office siren. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Sorry for your rope, honestly. And Mark, I'm liking the scrub you have. Well, it was actually an accident. Lie. librarian.
Wait. Oh, is it because of your accent you say it differently?
Librarian? Wait, what did I say?
Librarian.
Librarian.
They probably say
Librarian?
librarian or
I
something.
am a summer librarian. There we go, librarian.
Librarian. It's because we're brarians, full of lies.
No, it's not that I shaved. It was an actual accident. I was going to trim my beard, and the guard clicked off, and it said, and I said, "Oh my god." You both look like the end of night with Dionysus partying in the woods. More Pharaoh, please.
I
Send me
have
a tip.
who works with scientists and see smoke things out of.
Oh, there's a question. There's a question that was asked. I have not shuffled and I have not rolled.
Oh well. Sure.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
But I am growing it back, so don't get used to it because it hides my double chin. See, look at that. And I blame this double chin moment right now on the fact that I may have put a little bit too much garlic salt in the potato soup. And I
That's
think the sodium caused me to bloat a little.
there's worse things that could happen.
There are worse things I could do.
Then
Think
go
with over
boy.
or two. No, the neighbor thinks I'm trashy, no good. I can stay home every night. Okay, Anthony, I pulled the page of torches. Girl. I feel like this is an exploration. This is a new endeavor. That's why you got the page of torches, bestie. Look, you found a neat hieroglyphic at the end there. Look at that neat hieroglyphic. Hang on. It has two eyes. It almost looks like a tree. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get this better. There we go. Look at that. Look how cute that is. That's adorable. I feel like this is the life. This is the new discovery that you have been after. This is the end of your exploration, Nathan. This is likening it to this is finding the new world in Anno 1800.
I love
You have persevered and you have overcome obstacles, and I feel like this is going to be great for you. This is good. This is good. I feel like this is good. This is definitely setting things in motion. We are the boys in motion. We give you active motion.
Oh my gosh, I've been watching that at night.
Have you?
I have. That's so crazy. Oh my god.
Me too.
Because when I get to the end, I want to start watching Raven in the House or whatever it's called, or Raven's House. The new one. You don't like it? I've seen bits of it, and I was like, and then I stopped watching it. But now I'm like, no, I want to watch it.
Isn't it great being a meat mecha, which can be affected by chemical compounds like sodium? Give me back my etheric body. Thank you.
For real, though.
Well, once you transcend, you don't really need to worry about this.
Okay,
Or that.
babe. I'm going to read from the book because I know him so well. And then I'll offer some constituents in. I pulled 3 cards. The first card I pulled is 3 of Wands, which, similar to what Goat said, the 3 of Wands is the start of a new endeavor, often involving a business project. This card can also represent a writer or ideas expressed by a creative person and can herald a partner. So, the new endeavor, right? That fits. Blah, blah, blah. Then I got 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Reversed meaning, according to this author, is you have the ability to do well, but you're not applying yourself. Which I find this really funny because Anthony and I did a reading together last week to see like how
Yeah.
this would go, and we got kind of the same vibe as this card. So this card also says your talent and skills are being wasted. Reflect on how you can best utilize your talents for success. And then the third card I pulled kind of is like I think that uh, that little bit of sugar that you want on top, you know, to kind of help you get that situation or give you a really good sense of like things are actually going to be okay um, so long as you the word I'm looking for is
Persevere.
persevere or whatever yourself. So long as you apply yourself. That's the word I was looking for. So, Four of Wands means that all of your hard work has paid off, and now it's time for you to relax and enjoy what you have earned. Stick to what is familiar and find pleasure in your home. This card represents a satisfied person or home life. So, as long as you apply yourself and your skills and your assets, I think you'll be fine. Are we ready for the next one? Anthony wants to know. Yeah. Okay. My question, Kiki. What is the meaning of me seeing crows literally everywhere? I'm biased. I can't answer this question.
What? It's definitely not the Crow movie.
I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't either, but I know it's gonna be fucking awful.
What?
I know it's gonna be awful.
Did you watch it?
No,
Why?
yeah, I did. Illegally.
I'm wait, what? Why is it awful? Is it a smut
Nathan,
film? I've heard it's
no, it's a complete and total disgrace of the Crow and Brandon Lee's name, honestly. But I'm biased.
I think Chris said she likes it. But like I also
Right.
I don't know. I've heard it's a smut film.
No, it's two people meet after they get like arrested or something and fall in love after like 2 days, and then they die, and then he comes back and
You sound like that lady on Practical Magic. He's not saying they killed him. He's just saying that they fell in
they
love
shook his hand
and then he died.
and,
It's very mysterious.
right, like if they would have taken, say, another part of the Crow, because it's not just one person, because it's multiple. It's not, the Crow is an entity, not, that it's a whole thing. But they named them the same names as the original. If they would have changed the names, I think people would have liked it more, because it's not relying on the Crow. It's not relying on the original. It's
Are you
relying
talking
on
about a
what The
remake?
Crow is. It was awful.
Are you talking about a remake?
Nathan. Anyways,
I'm talking about. What are you talking about?
I was talking about the new Crow movie. It's fucking
I
awful.
was talking about the original Crow movie. I haven't seen it.
Oh, the original Crow is perfection. Yeah, there was like I think there was 3 movies. There was 3 movies, and the kid from the second Terminator movie, Edward Furlong, was in it. Like it was the whole thing. But anyways,
So is the
this
original?
question, I
Is the original a smut film?
no, the original is beautiful. Like you'd have to watch it to understand because it's I pulled the Queen of Pentacles for this question. Um, I feel like it is a higher feminine energy trying to reach out for you. It is very ground breaking. It's not groundbreaking, dear God. It's a grounded, very motherly type feminine energy. I don't know what deities are associated with crows, but maybe stop and offer them something like unsalted cashews or pecans or not pecans or chestnuts or do your research first before you offer them something. Just offer them something kind of if you're like walking somewhere. This is what I did whenever I wondered why there was hawks everywhere following me. I saw one, I stopped, like I was on my way to work at Office Depot. It was on the side of the road. I left early. I was on the side of the road on a sign. I pulled over and I walked up to it, like slowly, and I was like, "What do you want?" The next night, I had a dream of something coming to me, and I was like, "Well, that explains it." And then I haven't seen one since. So literally ask it or offer it something. That's my advice.
Did you do something with the order? Because there's some people in the chat.
Office Depot calling to you. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, just making sure. I pulled 3 cards again.
Dear God.
I know. So, the first card I pulled is the Hanged Man in reverse.
Woo!
Which is giving like no changes in perception, which could be a bad thing.
Which could be a bad thing.
It can be. So it's more like this is where I'm like, okay, so if you're getting stuck and not knowing how this.
Congratulations.
Ooh. That makes sense as to why you said mocktails for X amount of weeks. And I was like, X amount of weeks? How that's a specific number. That makes sense.
Just don't be one of those people who are like, my baby is going to be the Morgan incarnate. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you. Don't do that. Look at me. Don't do that. I'm done.
You don't want your child to be the Morgan. Could you imagine? Could you imagine raising that child? Oh my gosh. And with 4 others, could you imagine? Could you imagine? So with the Hanged Man in reverse, and you're like, what do crows mean? Oftentimes it's saying, look at it from a different perspective. For me, when it came to the Morgan, yes, that's why I'm biased. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Morgan. Like, crows, the Morgan. But also, I work regularly with the Morgan. And so the Morgan, anytime crows are involved, we have this agreement sort of deal that is her, for me, that is her, That's her space. That's her symbol. So like I know, oh, crows, the Morgan. You know what I mean? But maybe for you it's something else. We don't know. We don't know for sure. That's it's really up to you. The Hermit is the second card that I pulled, which is giving a lot of like self sovereignty vibes to it, which in my opinion would also back up the Morrigan because he is, if you kind of look into her lore and mythology, she is a very like land sovereign, home sovereign goddess. And then I also got Eight of Cups in reverse, which is telling me that you're not just looking at. It's telling me you're not with the Hanged Man. You're not losing. You're not focused on a particular thing when thinking about this. You kind of think down and you're like, okay, well, yeah, it could mean X, it could mean Y, it could mean Z. And you're really, it's telling me that you're encompassing the whole picture. So, I mean, you're doing your homework. So it's really what your heart feels deep down inside. And if it were me, I would be like, oh, the Morgan. But that's just so. Was that not as deep as it should have been? Should it have been deeper?
I don't know.
I could, I guess, ask her. Maybe
I
like,
have a pet crow that I feed every day at work. His name's Harold.
I
He's
want
the best little dude ever. Huh?
I want to be friends with those.
He's actually really upset because where school's back in session, people are parking where I normally park, and now he has to fly closer to like the middle of the parking like area. And he's like, I cannot believe you're making me do this. And I'm like, what do you want from me? And I'm like, what do you want from me, Harold? And he takes it, and I can tell he has an attitude because he does one of these numbers. He hops up to it and goes and like swivels his head, and you know that's like the equivalent of grabbing something and going like,
So cute. So cute. Oh, Harold. Hi, Derek. Oh, Harold.
typical Harold.
Typical Harold. So, I don't know. I'm curious. What do you think, Kiki? Is that your, like, what do you think? Oh, perfect timing. No, I definitely got it. I'm going to do my research. 2 pregnancies ago, it was 2 crows almost every week. Wednesdays, to be exact. Ooh. Secrets and goals. I'm starring your comment and adding you to the list. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm biased, so I definitely feel like my advice when it comes to these situations should be taken with a grain of salt. But yeah. I know that when it came to my situation with the Morgan, I was like, no, she's just a really popular goddess, and you know, I'm just seeing her name every
I'm busy. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Take your time. But I was just like, no, I'm just seeing, I'm seeing a lot of these creators. Oh, okay. Fixing it, Anthony. Thanks for paying attention. But I've just been really like, I was like, really like, no, I don't want to jump on a bandwagon. You know what I mean? My pills kicking in. So yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I need to keep shuffling. Oh.
Next question. Why do crazy people keep reaching out to me?
Well, for one, everybody's fucking crazy lately. Have you been on the outside recently? It's
Girl, I went shopping. I went shopping at 8:30 this morning.
ew.
No. It's Labor Day weekend, and it's the first of the month. I had to get in there, get out as soon as possible because I knew somebody give me the wrong look. I am not above hitting somebody in the back of the knee with my cart. Oh, I need to get down that aisle. I don't want to go around. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I tripped.
Granny. Only Granny wouldn't apologize.
No, I would.
Stare at the person, and if they didn't move, and if they said, "Oh, excuse me," and didn't move, she'd do it again. So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
Okay. Well. After this last week of work, yeah, thank you. Listen. Listen. It's been a... I pulled the 10 of Pentacles. Look at this giant house.
It's cute.
My question is, what are you doing with all of these empty rooms? Like, what are you doing?
Sorceress.
What are you doing with all these empty rooms?
See,
And why are you just letting everybody wander and meander throughout your hotel? Are they even checked in? Do you have enough staff working upstairs? Do you have enough staff, period? Right now, I feel like there could be one less.
You're asking a lot of questions, and I want to know: are you a cop?
Because ACAB, bitch.
I'm talking to you, Mark. Are you a cop?
Oh.
Are you the hotel police?
Maybe. What was that little inflection there at the end? I didn't appreciate that.
I don't know where it came from.
Is there a cricket?
No, it's my chair.
No, there's a cricket. Outside.
Oh, for you? I don't know. I can't hear it.
Yeah, anyways. That's my 2 cents. So, check on your rooms. Make sure you're charging people for these. Why? If they're reaching out for you, make sure you're charging them before you put them in a room. That's what I'm trying to get at. Don't be offering your services for free.
For free?
In this economy? On this Christian Minecraft server?
In this country?
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Honey. Could not be me. Mark, look. Kitties.
Check out my mugshot. I'm smiling. I'm done.
Off the ball worm.
No, you did it wrong. I hate it.
That's my flavor.
Well, I don't like it.
Ball worm. There, I did it.
Not my friend. You are not an elite employee.
No.
That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted to say to him on Friday. I wanted to say, you are not an elite employee. Walk away. Oh no. Is Derek still watching this?
My turn?
Is Derek still watching this?
I don't know. Ah! Ah! End life. End life. No damn well. Dottie, I got the sun in reverse.
Ooh, the chicken wings. Ooh.
It's giving very much like moth to a flame energy. It's also giving very much like you're getting like you're starting to get that light out, you're starting to get that name out for yourself. And like this is just a thing that we do, you know. We just talk to crazy people sometimes.
I mean, I'm talking to a crazy person right now. And it's not Nathan. And it's not me.
You calling the chat crazy?
The call is coming from inside the house.
Honestly, though, y'all people do say some crazy things in that chat sometimes. I'm just gonna say it, but we love you for it.
I feed off of that energy. Thank
Honestly,
you.
we love you for it. We love you for it. But yeah, so it's giving like, you know, when the light will shine, the moths will come. Isn't that a song? Crazy is what crazy does. That's so true.
The FBI has us on their list, probably, maybe.
Probably. It would explain a lot, honestly. I'm ready for the next one. Are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Cricket again. Sam, ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Rat-ta-ta-ta.
Oh no. Not the rat-ta-ta-ta.
Rat-ta-ta-ta. Let it go. Can you imagine?
Yes. Been there, done that.
Same. I currently live there.
On my nose.
I pulled the 8 of beakers. It's the Stygian beacon.
Oh, not the Stygian beacon.
Well, you no one know what that is. I feel like this is you made a mess of something. You made a mess of something. You made a mess of something, and it's acidic, and it's slowly eating away at your insides, baby honey child. You need to apologize.
You need to lay off those airheads. Or warheads.
I love airheads.
I love warheads. Period. Like,
I like to freeze airheads. And like, oh, do you remember the taffy that had the crunchy candies on top of it? They have those at my get. Oh, I'm gonna go get some of those tomorrow. I'm gonna get a lot of those and stick them in the freezer because whenever you freeze them, you can bite them. Shut up! Why are you so mean to me?
I'm not being mean.
It's your freezer.
It's how you said it. It's.
I said freezer.
It's quirky.
I said in the freezer. Anyway, you should put them in the freezer, and then you take them out once they're What
card did you get?
Nice. I got the 8 of beakers. Once they're nice and frozen, you can shatter them, and it's like you shatter them, and then you can chew on them, and they crunch, and then as you chew on them, they turn into like the taffy again.
Autumn, hi.
Autumn. Oh my god, thank you, Autumn.
Are beakers like the cups in your deck?
Or what? Yeah. What color in the freezer? They have the pink ones, and on top it's purple. It's like a bright pink, and then it has purple and like little red gemstones on it. They're like little gems. They almost look like little gems. And then if you get them while they're still kind of soft and malleable, you can press on them like you do with the cosmic brownies. Sometimes I go through and press on them for people because I like to help them, just like you do with the cosmic brownies.
So it's pretty cool. Okay. He'll get it.
It's funny that y'all said don't offer my baby to anyone, and I was thinking about doing a Rosemary baby maternity shoot. Listen, that's different. What's different, Mark? I don't know. Oh, I don't have a beard anymore. A shaving accident. Not since the accident. My birthday.
Woo! Did you read your card yet?
Yeah, I said you had an accident and it's eating away your insides. You need to apologize.
Oh yeah,
Apologize.
that's right. Sorry.
Apologize. Apologize real name. Okay, I'm done.
So I got 9 of cups in reverse. And I feel like the deck is being a little sassy here.
Thank you, Seti. Thank you.
In saying, oh my god, I hope so. But also I don't.
I walked
Like-
11.83 miles today. Screw football at a restaurant.
Is it?
Oh, you had to walk to the restaurant to watch the football. Okay, first off, why would you watch football? They're fully closed. You don't see anything.
I mean,
At least,
the shapes, though. You can see shapes.
yeah, but like at least in baseball they have those nice
And
pants.
depending on what they choose to wear under, sometimes you do see things.
No, they have to wear cups and stuff.
Not in the back.
That's true.
Not in the back. And also, I am an arm man. I like arms. So, anyway.
Oh, that's you running around at work. Okay, well, that's your fault for still working there. I said what I said.
9 of cups in reverse is like giving. Do you even know what will make you happy? It's giving. I'm sorry. What does that mean? That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And it's giving like, you should find out. Me either. Girl, listen.
I don't understand what's going on.
Girl, listen.
When you pay me $55K a year, I won't pay you $55 a K. I'll find you a job, so you have to work. I'm not going to give it to you. First off, you're going to have to earn it. I'm not just going to give it. I don't know who you're asking for a job. First off, I'm not done. I'm done. Choice.
You should figure out what makes you happy and focus on you. Because if you don't, you're not going to know you're happy when you're happy. And you might miss out on it. You might let it run through your fingers. I know, Priestess, I know, right? Like, how?
What's happening?
She said
People have a lifespan in this economy. Listen, I'm here just for a good time, not a long time.
For real, though. For real. I'm not saying you need to plan your life out, but you should figure out, like, what makes you happy. You need, like, what really makes you happy without any other involvement. So I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about love. You know, what does Priestess want Priestess to have in the core of it? You know what I mean?
Like, take me for example. I quit a fucking terrible job. I found a really nice job. I love the people I work with. I work with a woman named Belinda, who's a great grandmother.
and
I love
gives
her.
him candy.
And gives me candy. Myconites. This is so
Unfortunately, it's
tasty.
not poison.
Huh?
What?
No, she would never. Well,
I would hope that if a lady gives me candy, he would poison it.
she is a queen. She's the most fantastic person I've ever met in my entire life. Anyways, I'm sorry. Next question.
Yeah, I think that was sassy enough to prove this. Love you.
Hey, do you want to see what I'm working on?
Ooh, that is cute. I love these.
And it's on canvas.
Wait, what are you paint? What are you gonna do? Paint it or are you stitching?
No, I'm stitching.
Love it.
And then this is water soluble. So that's the stuff I just rinse off with water, and that goes away, but the stitching still stays.
Nice. Love
Save
that.
the bees. Make sure you plant purple and blue flowers so they pollinate better because they're like they stay in ultraviolet lights or something like that, right?
I didn't know that.
Now you do.
Love it. Will my latest guilt pleasure amount to anything?
I have thoughts and opinions on nursing, students and nurses in general. So,
What? Oh, it's supposed to say guilty pleasure. That makes sense. But what? What? I don't get it. Where did
yeah,
nurse come from?
he said, same, Marky. Left fast food and went back to nursing and slowly started my witchy shop. The last reading gave me, yeah.
Play.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
I mean, you'll probably go that way though, because like a lot of CNAs are like, might as well. Don't bring them up here. But
Nah. Oh, God. Okay. Oh.
Let us know. Is it gonna amount to anything? You know what? No, I'm gonna redo this.
Okay.
Do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna word this question.
Althea.
What would it look like if Althea?
Althea. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. I got the 5 of beakers. That looks like that hurts. That looks like you got impatient or you got in a rush and broke something that was possibly perfect and you got so excited about it that you suddenly just lost control, dropped it, but in your fumbling, you failed a deck save and smashed it on the ground, and somehow you fell and smashed your hand right into the glass shards of what was once perfect. You put this thing up so high on a pedestal that when it fell, bitch, it fell hard. So be mindful, be very cutesy, and for the love of God, be very demure, because right now you need to be extra cautious. Do you understand? Thank you. I rest my case.
I think I have a different opinion.
Okay, well, that's your fault, not mine.
Oh, bye, Dottie.
Aw, bye, Johnny. We'll be in touch.
Um, so
I
I
really want the answer to that question list.
I pulled the world in reverse, which, if you consider uh, the question I asked, which was, uh, well, it may not be a differing opinion. So the question I asked, or how I asked your question, was, what would it look like if Althea puts a lot of energy into her guilty pleasure? And with the world being in reverse, it's saying usually the advice is like, stick with faith or have faith and things will be fine. Have a little more faith. But maybe with the way I asked the question, it could be saying like, you have too much faith in this situation. So one thing that I like to say about zodiacs is sometimes we can think, oh my gosh, that sounds great. Like this Aries sounds amazing and I want one. I really hope that I get one day. Oh my gosh, it'll be the best. Sometimes we're only looking at the positives and not the negatives, or one side of the person attitude or whatever, and not the other side, because that's what we tend to be drawn to. And sometimes what we want isn't exactly what we need. So there's that too. So either way you take it.
Impossible. 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 I love that song. I was just listening to that today, actually.
My favorite Cinderella.
Yeah. Wes made a very valid point. It's the Rodgers and Hammerstein version, Ever After, and then the Hilary Duff, a Cinderella story. That's what it is, with Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, he just got Botox. I can't show motion for another hour.
I think it would depend. My answer
I'm
realistically,
very, very, very disappointed in you.
my answer would have to depend on what we'd have to narrow it down by subcategory. Like, which Cinderella do I like for the music? Which Cinderella do I like for the evil stepmother? That sort of thing. Because if we're going with which Cinderella version is my favorite of all time, it's the original where the stepsisters get their feet cut.
Or in the original animated one, whenever the stepsisters are like ripping off her dress and shredding it, and they're like,
That is pretty
that
crazy.
was my favorite part of the entire movie. That probably says a lot about me.
The Brandy one
I have
is
to
really
watch it.
cool.
I have to watch it.
Whitney Houston as the fairy godmother, though. Come on.
I have to watch it.
Lucifer. That was my favorite part about that version. Old Disney. Leos are addictable.
Hang on.
Do you think you will do? Please. After all, we did make a bargain, didn't we, Cinderella? And I never go back on my word. I'm very clever. These beads, they give it just the right touch. Don't you think so, Drizella? No, I don't. I think she's... right, you little thief! They're mine! You get her! Oh, no! Oh, it looks like my sash wearing my sash! Please,
Yeah, it's terrible.
What I tell you, that mother, when she was like, those pearls give it right amount of class, and the way she holds it and goes, don't you? And then her sister's like,
Anthony, I have no idea what's going on. Neither does anybody
Oh.
else. It's fine.
next question. Toxic situation that is hitting me at multiple sides. Oh, great heavens.
Tell me I'm rubbing something with my foot. I don't know what it is. It's fluffy. Feels like a face. Oh, what can I do to improve my current toxic situation? Well, first,
My favorite Peter Pan is the one from the Kingdom Hearts series because of that one attack where he cuckoos like a chicken.
I think my favorite Peter Pan that I've watched, as far as concept and art, is that one that didn't do very good, where the mermaids click.
Oh, the one where the little boys are chained up in the water, and he's like, "We are English gentlemen, and English gentlemen do not beg." And then they lower the teddy bear down with the chains around its neck, and he's like, "Please, please let us out."
I think that one is it, yeah.
Yep.
And he takes Wendy to go see the mermaids, and they don't speak English,
Yeah.
and like,
Yep.
yeah, I like that. Okay, toxic situation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Hook was good. Story and
I don't think I've ever seen Hope. I know Glenn Close is in it, and she plays a man, which is iconic.
with Robin Williams as Peter. Oh,
And what's that one kid's name? Fiero? Is that his name?
go yeah. What? Who?
Is his name Fiero, the guy with the red?
Yeah, is that his name? Fiero? Zuko?
You haven't, yeah, he hasn't, Derek hasn't seen it either. Well, that doesn't surprise me because he's never seen Showgirls. I know Julia Roberts plays Tinkerbell, and that's kind of a choice.
She did pretty good. Decent.
Yeah, was her
I wouldn't
fourth
say
season too?
I wouldn't say that she was the best Tinkerbell, but she was okay.
I think the best Tinkerbell was from the animated one because of how sassy she was. She was just like, I'm not doing that for her. Like, look at her. She's in a nightgown. Like, poor. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, I have got the 8 of Torches, Sorceress, so I feel like this is a sign for you to pack your shit and leave. Get going while the going's good, bitch. Wait till they have a good day and then mosey on. Like, bye. Can't help you.
I wonder what the situation is. If it was a person, that'd be funny. Ew, bye. Toxic.
It's like you know what I could liken that to is someone coming up to you in the middle of the day while you're busy working, say perhaps, maybe, and going and pretend fighting you. Listen, I'm not gonna say that's the worst thing, but I got secondhand embarrassment from just telling that in my mind that I just made up. Like, that's so crazy. Like, wow. I'm done. Rufio, that sounds like a drug.
My card is 4 of Cups in reverse and Rufio. That does sound
Sounds like
like
a drug.
it does.
I mean, because there's a roofie.
Sounds
Does that
like
just like knock you out? That's like the bad. That's like the bad one. Like it knocks you out though, right?
Mark, all drugs are bad.
Okay.
Don't do drugs, kids. You should show everybody what you were doing on TikTok earlier.
I dropped my contact. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mark, what are you doing? Did you find your contact yet? And you would.
Yeah, I found my contact. Oh my god, I dropped it again.
4 of Cups in reverse, though, Sorceress. The good news is that it's kind of like the 3 of Swords in reverse. It's like
I got it. Don't worry.
You're going through shit. You're going through shit, but the good thing is the shit's almost all out. So you're not gonna have to.
Are you saying that she's done shitting?
I'm saying that the person who is providing.
Nathan's saying, wipe it up, bitch. Move it on. Wipe it up.
Which is basically what your card said, right? I'm saying the.
Wipe it up. I didn't put it so eloquently like you did.
Oh God, thank you. But I was saying the person that is doing the shitting of the shit that she has to walk through is almost empty. So.
Did I say that word right? Eloquently?
I thought it sounded great. But then again, how I say things all the time.
I love James and the Giant Peach. Ooh, listen, I can't explain it. But the centipede.
You know, I like the beginning of that movie up until the end.
The man? Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie.
It's such a cute movie.
Up until the end, once I start getting into the animation, I'm like, eh.
That's at the very beginning. Like, it's literally the fish
goes into the peach. I'm like, eh.
That's literally the first 15 minutes of the movie. You are a disgrace.
My favorite part's where he eats the bug. The glowy thing, the little jump.
That's literally the beginning. Nathan, you've only seen the beginning of James and the Giant Peach.
That's. Yeah, I just did.
My favorite part is whenever it says directed by. And whenever it says coming to a theater near you, oh my god, I squeal for that.
And then I turn it off.
That's what you're giving.
I watch him eat the bug and fall inside of the peach, and then I turn it off.
I want to know. I want to know something, and I want you to be honest with me right now. How can you say that, but at the same time, the movie Paranorman is one of your favorite movies?
I
It's
love that.
literally the same thing. It is literally claymation. I want to know what is wrong with you.
You want me to be honest?
Why?
You didn't care for Paranorman?
No, I love Paranorman, especially at the end when he's like, my boyfriend will love this.
Oh, I know, right? I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, they are making
better
another
than the
Jurassic
other
Park.
one.
It's like the fourth one in the Jurassic like World, not World. It's the Jurassic Park series, like Jurassic Park, Lost World, and then the third one, and it's gonna be the fourth one in that fourth set. I'm done. Sorry.
Next question. But did you hear my answer?
No.
That's too bad.
What did you? Oh,
I said one is better than the other.
only because you have not given it a chance because you're like, I eat the bug. Bye.
Oh, he's
Is it
in the
because
teeth.
they're bugs?
So cute. Done.
Is it because they're bugs and they're talking and like one of them is an earthworm? Nathan, you don't know who these things are. Oh my god.
I do. I know. And I don't know.
No, you've never seen past the part where he falls through the
I've
peach.
seen up to the part of the spider. At least.
The beginning, whenever he saves him from the window.
No, the animated spider. Because the spider's a character.
I got the fool for West. You need to watch what you're doing. Yeah, you've been having a good time, and like you just need to watch what you're doing before you trip and fall off the cliff and headlong into something else.
Like your bestie judging you for not watching things.
Don't be like this dude over here who's never seen past literally the beginning credits of James and the Giant Peach.
So what happens in the end? Does he get adopted?
No, he makes it to New York and he defeats the rhino. Like the big and like whenever like he's standing on the edge of the cliff and the guy is talking and he reads him the story about the giant rhino and it comes from the clouds and like it gallops down and like it's this big billowy like smoky rhino that has glowing yellow eyes and like at the end of the movie he rolls down the hill in this peach and it lands on top of the Empire State Building and that's all I'm gonna say because it's such an amazing movie and like he ends up like it's you have to it turns back into like real life at the end of the movie whenever he gets to New York and lands on the Empire State Building and then all the bugs come out inside at New York and everyone's like, oh, the bugs are nice people and they're like human sized and it's really weird because it's like a giant earthworm and like they're like kids. I think they're like
Now I know for a fact I've never gotten to the end of the movie.
yeah, because there are still whenever they come out of the peach because it's a huge peach obviously but like whenever they land on top of the Empire State Building the bugs come out but where the peach is so big I guess they're actual bug size. Never mind, sorry. Anyways, it's you have to give it a chance, Nathan. It's like that movie is your Labyrinth. Like you. Okay, well.
What does that mean?
You just have to watch it.
All of Labyrinth is what you're trying to say. The Labyrinth?
I've seen all of Labyrinth.
Okay.
Yeah, I like my favorite part is whenever they're dancing and she's in the big pink ball gown. Oh god, she's so pretty.
I like Matilda.
Did you get his general?
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. King of Pentacles in reverse, which means that yes, you found something you've been looking for and you have this sense of relief, especially financially,
Oh.
but don't get used to it because there's still a little kink in your financial plans that you need to like iron out. Just a little one, you just gotta iron it out, and then you'll be able to do whatever. You remind me of the babe. What babe?
Babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
You do.
Remind me of the babe.
Next question. You know what else is a really good movie? Mars Attacks.
Oh my god, is that the one with the dog? That's the one with the dog. We always talk about that. How do we always
Sarah
end up?
Jessica Parker.
Oh,
It's a hidden gem. Nobody knows about it.
it is not. My brother was obsessed with that movie. I've seen
Well, that's
it
because
so
your
many-
brother was born when that movie came out.
No,
Yes? He's Nikki's age, correct?
he's older.
How old is he?
How old is Nikki? What year was she born in?
86.
No, yeah, 87, I think.
See?
Really? It came out in the 80s?
Either late 80s or early
I feel like it
90s.
was 90s.
Hang on.
I feel mid 90s.
96.
Yeah.
See, because
Because I remember he always wanted to rent it from the Blockbuster.
they would have been 10. Yeah, they would have been 10, and that would have been around that type of age demographic, roughly.
This really? Then you think they were aiming for 10-year-olds?
It was
Yeah.
PG-13.
Was it?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
It didn't show a lot of. It didn't show a lot of blood. It only showed them turning into skeletons that were vibrant green and orange collars.
I feel like they had a lot of like language, like really bad language.
The aliens literally said the entire time, and then the people were like, "That was little bastards," and like it wasn't hard words. It was like bastard and ass and shit.
I guess it's been a while. Wow.
Literally everyone was in it too. Like Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Jack Black was in it, Glenn Close, Lisa Marie, Pierce Brosnan, Michael J. Fox, Sarah Jessica Parker, Natalie Portman, Martin Short, Tom Jones is fucking in that movie, Christina Applegate, Pam Grier, like Ray J is in that movie.
Not the forwards. Not the forwards. Listen,
Yeah.
all I know is that
Okay. Miss Priestess, Sweetheart Pookie Babe Child. Give me a. I got the Ace of Torches in reverse. Honey.
Honey. honey.
It is going to be a lonely road, but it's going to be worth it. One torch, only one place of illumination. It's going to take you some time to find your way through this cave. But when you do, it's going to be great. I rest my case. End of story. Thank you. Have a good day.
Is that the same suit as Wong for your deck?
Yes.
And which one did you get? Ace?
Ace.
I had to go to the book for this one, and I kind of want to reshuffle. So, Priestess, honey, I love you, and I will never, ever, ever give anyone else this opportunity. But would you like me to reshuffle? Or would you like me to read?
I think
Would
she's
you
gonna
like me to
say,
read
show
what
me
the
the
card
card.
has to say? You want me to reshuffle? Because, honey, you want me to... It's kind of...
She said, give me
No
the truth.
No reshuffle.
She said, give her the truth.
I'm reading it to prove I'm not being mean. These are not my words. You got Page of Wands in reversed. Very cutesy, very demure. Look at all those bugs we were just talking about, too.
Oh, I love that for us. We love a full circle moment.
Your presence is not always welcome, and not
Oh.
everyone wants to hear what you have to say.
Oh.
You may be open and transparent about the truth,
Slay.
but instead of appearing helpful, you are not taken seriously. That's what it said. But also, to me, that says,
Black Widow. That says Black Widow vibes.
honestly, it's saying you need to...
It's saying praying mantis. It's saying praying mantis. It's saying, hi, oh my god, I'm gonna use you and I'm gonna eat your fucking head. Thank you so much.
saying, like, just don't say anything. Like, that's just more energy you get to conserve.
What's that one song by that country singer where she's like, when you say nothing at all. Yeah, that song.
Alison Krauss, isn't that?
Yeah, thank you. That is exactly what I'm thinking. I couldn't think of her name. She did a song with Robert Plant, and I still love that song. Go, 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 really go. I fucking love that song because in the whole video, they're on treadmills just dancing with disco balls, and it's like, what are you doing here, Robert Plant? Like, what are you doing?
Honestly.
Like, in case y'all don't know who Robert Plant is, I'm going to show you a picture.
Is he pretty?
He is a very... He was a very handsome young man in his own way. This is him younger. Nathan.
Oh.
He is the lead singer for Led Zeppelin. This is him now.
I mean,
he like, imagine him on a treadmill. Bye.
On a treadmill.
Yeah, on a treadmill, just walking and singing with Alison Krauss with disco balls. It's wonderful. All right, what does Aussie Poogie need to know about the coming week? Secrets and goals for those in the chat. Really go. Because you done me. I'm gonna listen to that.
I think I've heard that, actually.
I used to play it all the time.
Early 2000s.
Huh? Yeah, it did. I used to wake up early in the mornings to watch that on VH1 in the mornings because it would always play, and I was like, oh god, it's a good way to start my day.
I remember it.
Right. I got knowledge.
Ooh!
Okay, Brainiac. Okay, beatboxing legend. I feel like sometimes, yes, knowledge is good to have. knowledge is great to have, but sometimes that could possibly get in the way of your normal thinking. You overanalyze things.
So yeah,
I feel like
got the brain.
I feel like this is more of a warning rather than, more things. Sometimes don't be so headstrong. Don't be so headstrong. That's I guess look at that. Don't be so headstrong. Why it look like a ball sack?
Oh.
Tell me right now. Look at that right there. You wouldn't think there'd be another thing. Hey, look at that. Right there. You can't tell me otherwise.
Awfully veiny.
You don't know what's going on down there. You don't know what's going on down there. There could be, I don't know. I'm done.
Awfully veiny. Actually, so my card marks up pretty perfectly. I have King of Wands in reverse. And this is a face card that's signifying that the person or a person jumps into situations a lot faster than they would stop to like think about it. Like that's how you're making decisions. And I'm gonna say that's what probably where Mark's card is also coming from. It's like just remember to stop and think for the next week.
Smell the roses.
Yeah, like stop and think about it before you make a decision. Because like, like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
But are you sure?
Are you sure? And I feel like we're going through this, and like I feel like this is a growth thing, and like you understand that too. But like I feel like it's this moment, and like yeah.
But are you sure? Yeah. Are we sure? Yeah. Exactly. Are you sure? Exactly. And that's all period. That's all period. That's all. That's all period. Up the general message, please.
Yes, me.
I have so many general messages.
I had to elevate my feet because they were falling asleep. Oh no!
Oh, no.
I hate the feeling. I hate the feeling of anything going to sleep. Like if my arm's asleep, it'll wake me up from a dead sleep, and I'm like, this has to go away.
Yeah.
This has to go away.
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore.
And like how things like barely touch your foot or whatever, and it's like electricity. Awful. I wonder why.
And not enough blood flow.
But like, why does it feel like that?
Because it's cutting off circulation and it's like slowly shrinking your like veins and shit, and like it's. Do you not like go down Google rabbit holes like with stuff like that? Because.
Do you remember? This is why I haven't. This is why I haven't. So. Do you remember the Casper movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Kat asked him, "What are you made of?" And he says, "Well, I'm not really sure, but you know how when your hand falls asleep, you get that real tingly feeling? I think I'm made of that." And I was afraid that Googling would ruin that.
I don't like that. Because I feel like if that's what you feel like all the time, I would just want to move on as soon as possible. I wouldn't even move. I would just lay there and be like, I don't. Yeah, that's why they're always screaming. Oh my god.
But they're not always screaming, though. Not really. Not IRL. You know what they're actually doing, IRL?
I don't want to know what they're doing.
You want to know what they're
because-
actually doing?
Is it like the Sixth Sense?
Oh, no. Sometimes it's worse. The scariest thing I've ever seen, IRL, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
So the table is a corner. It could be a table, and you're sitting across the table, or you're across the room and you see a corner. And you look by once and you're like, and then you don't realize it at first. So you turn around and you go and do something else. And then you look back in that spot. And like in the back of your head, you're like, I thought I remembered seeing something. So I'm going to make sure I notice this time. And so when you look back, they're doing something like this.
No.
Creepiest thing.
Is that the creepiest you've seen?
One of the creepiest things, yeah. That happens.
What's the other one?
So I'm still pretty scarred about the almost a ton weighing person when I was a child, finding them in my bathtub.
A ton?
Like they were a big person and they were stuck in the bathtub. Stuck. And they begged me to go get my parents.
Was it the house you used to live in?
No. This was
Oh, thank
in
God.
Littleton, actually.
Okay, thank God. I don't know why, but I always hated your bathroom in your old house. Like, that bathroom always gave me the hibbity-jibbities. I do not know
'Cause it was
why.
awful. It made no sense.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was just the most uncomfortable. I cannot explain it, but the rest of your house, I did not feel that way. I did not feel that way in any other part of your house. Just
Not
as
even-
soon as
what
I
about
walked
that?
over,
What about that closet in that front
No.
room?
no,
Oh, I hated that room. Hated it.
anytime I would walk into your bathroom, I would be constantly looking over my shoulder in your bathtub, like behind the curtain. I'm not even kidding you, I would always check behind your bathroom curtain because
I would give somebody the perfect place to, maybe because the washer and dryer, or the washer was there. So it gave like a close. And it was always so dark too. And
I would never go number 2 at your house. I would always pee because I did not want to stay in that bathroom as long as I had to. It would always be real fucking quick. The one time I think I took a shower in your house, once or twice, I fucking freaked out. I'm pretty sure I had a mini panic attack in there because staying it was the bathtub. Just staying in that proximity of that bathtub, no. I got the Knight of Pentacles for the question.
The general. I don't think
Yeah.
That's so
It was a general question. I feel like you are
I'll feel it.
you were on a long journey and now you're at the end of it and you don't know what to do. You are asking for help. It is okay to ask for help. Maybe this is what that person, that being, whatever sent you on this quest, they're now ready to help you. They are now ready to listen to you. This is you performing some kind of summoning. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that's not a ritual.
See you now.
Tell me that's not a ritual.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I would think twice before going out in the snow that deep. But
Yeah, go ahead with your read.
you know what I mean? That's a lot of snow.
I love the snow. I hate driving in it.
Right.
Right.
I
I was right. I was right.
You're right, it is a ritual. Well, I mean,
No, it just says a hardworking, methodical person may help you resolve your problems or show you how to grow your way out of a situation.
oh, yeah.
It's like I know what I'm doing. That's scary.
It's insane, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing any time of the day, no matter what I'm doing. It's crazy. I got 4 of Pentacles for you. You are financially strong, being prudent with spending to build wealth, but you could become too miserly with the 4 of Pentacles. This card represents financial planners, bankers, and wealthy individuals. So with this card, it's like you've got a lot of comfort, you've got a lot of material comfort, but remember that wealth spread is good wealth. You know what I mean?
Message me, SETI. Message me, SETI, and I'll send it to Nathan if you want to ask a question.
Yeah. Adult questions? Well, I mean, we're adults.
Well, we don't know if it's got censoring or not.
Oh, true, yeah. True. I'm like, we're adults. What's stopping? You know what I mean?
Literally YouTube.
So yeah, that was probably one of the things that scarred me most as a kid.
I want an experience like that.
No, you don't. Not like
Yes, I
that.
do. I want
Not
to
as a
experience at least
child.
once in my life. Huh?
Not as a child.
But no, I just want an experience like that so I know, like, I have some kind of acknowledgement that I know that there is something after. Like, I mean, I know that there's something after, but I want to know that there's something after. Does that make sense? That probably makes no sense to anyone but my brain.
I get it.
Alright.
You want confirmation that you're not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah. That's all I can ask.
That stuff for me doesn't help.
Why?
Still wonder if I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs every day.
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine. Or does anybody have any other questions? Or do we need to wait on SETI to message one of us?
Yeah. Because we're at the end of our list, too, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all the time, Priestess. If you look up, what are they called? The things that hide behind trees in the forest?
Hide behind.
They exist, but the ones that I experienced in my childhood were not like, I was never afraid that they were going to get me or like kill me. I just knew that they were like more afraid of me. In fact, I always wondered like, why are they hiding from me? That's so weird. Like me. Could you imagine me? They're hiding from me. So yeah, I thought they were more like birds. You know, birds run for pretty much anything. So I was like, okay. But oh yeah, totally exist. See them all the time.
You've seen the frog people, haven't you?
No.
What was the panther thing?
Oh, the
It's like cat.
cattywampus.
That thing.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that for like a split second, and then the rest of my memory is running from it.
That's fair.
And they're being drugged by some people running from it. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. My brother still says it was just a big panther, and he's like, everybody says I'm crazy, but it was a big black panther. A giant big black panther, and I'm like, land spirit.
I'll tame it down to generics. How can we move on from a sexual trauma next to therapy?
Oh. I like this question.
Nathan, can you dumb that down more for me?
What's a good way? Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Welcome.
Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Welcome.
We are not doctors, so let's lead out with that. Our advice is A great,
Oh,
obviously, like you said, next
oh,
week,
oh, oh,
spiritually,
oh, oh.
what's a good way to move on
Like if
sexual trauma?
if something was stretched, is that the sexual trauma? Like if something was like
R word or other things like R word. Remember, like we were discussing that book earlier before we went live?
yeah, but no, I'm not talking about the R word. I'm talking about like
But spiritually, how do you.
oh, oh,
Oh.
oh, 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 that's nasty.
Wait, what?
You need an aura cleanse.
What? I still don't think he. I don't know.
Will you message me what he meant
Yes.
right now? Okay.
Yes, honey. I got you.
Hang on, did Anthony already do that?
Did you? Are you working?
Oh.
Oh. I love this
Thank
question.
you.
Though,
Thank you. Okay, thank you. See? You see how I ask questions? You see how I was very mindful? Do you see how I was very demure about that?
Yeah.
I thought he meant,
Physical.
yeah. And then the spiritual part was it was from another thing.
Well,
Like another.
I don't know that part.
That's not.
Just read what you got.
Thank you, Anthony.
Also,
Why do you like this kind of question, Nathan?
I like this kind of question because it's an important question. I feel like
Because it's
a
what?
I feel like it's an important question that can help other people.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay. I am going to read directly from the book because I feel like that is actually really good. Well, I don't know if it's really. Well, okay. I have got the 10 of books. In a book. You have reached the end of the road with a particular fear or horror. It's now time to end this cycle. You may be able to put this phase between the pages of a book and close it. I feel like that to me is saying you need to do some kind of binding. Do the whole I bind you so and so from doing harm against. Do the craft. I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm against. Blah, blah, blah. That I feel like would be a perfect way to end things. Bind it to something, bury it. That is how you. The symbolism. I work a lot with symbolism, apparently. That's why I'm doing palmistry. But bind it. Get rid of it. Release those negative emotions. Cry, scream, yell when you're doing it. Let everything out. Pour it into said binding. And then you're done. Literally put it between books, even. Knowledge is power. Let that knowledge bind that as well. You know what I mean? I hope that was helpful.
all right. So the cards I pulled are Four of Pentacles, which is basically saying you're focused on possession. This could be the any physical idea of it as well. So you're particularly focused on that bit there. And then I also pulled King of Wands, which is signifying a person who enjoys new challenges or going out on adventure or is performing behind some sort of mask, which I think is kind of similar in the way of Four of Pentacles, in the way of like if you're focusing too much on one thing or if you're like protecting a thing. So traditionally Four of Pentacles is like the king protecting his coins or whatever, or being greedy of. So this could also be symbolism of you being greedy of a particular way you might seem to look to others. And then we also have Four of Cups, which is basically saying feeling stuck. The Four of Cups is about unhappiness in your life. When this card arrives, you may notice to feel dissatisfied and long for a change. And I think that it jumped. I think that all in all, the desire of something is a good first step. So you're already doing, really well spiritually as far as going to therapy, going to the professionals. Yeah, I get it. So going to the professionals and talking about the thing and, wanting to make a change is already lining your ducks in a row. You're already starting to make that change spiritually as well as mundanely, I guess is where we're going with this. So you're already on the right path as far as spiritually goes. However, I would encourage you to bring back some of the ideas of innocence as far as, being an adult, allowing yourself to still have like a playtime, as far as like a time in your mind to not be so critical of yourself, and recognize that as not dumb or stupid or senseless or silly, but also just recognize that that is healing spiritually for you, and that's like doing self-care. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah. And that's all I have to say.
You got 2 more questions.
We do? I just dropped another card. Ready. You want another reading?
Yeah.
Just kidding, love you. With Moon.
On a Monday, I'm waiting. On Tuesday, I'm fading. Wednesday, has You're back.
Well.
You're back.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
I know that Mark's feeling his pill when I can see him, because he does the same thing Anthony does with his eyes.
What? I got the Queen of Bears. Ooh, what are you cooking? We cooking, Anthony. Anthony, we cooking. Meth. She's cooking meth, Anthony. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, Nathan? What the fuck? Why you let him cook meth? Don't look around like you don't know. What do you think he was doing? He wasn't making food. No, I'm just kidding. You're mixing up something. I feel like this guided meditation, while doing that, will open up something. Say, like, a chakra, maybe your third eye, maybe, like,
Oh,
a booty hole. Like, I don't judge.
your urethra.
Ow! No! Why would you want to do that? That sounds like that would hurt. My nose itches. Don't look. Oh, you all look. Total loser.
Ew, he picked his nose.
My kidney stone. I wasn't picking. I was scratching. If I was picking, like, I would just be all up in there.
He picked
Like
his-
that one time. Like that one time somebody caught JoJo Siwa picking her nose, going to
Siwa?
town.
What?
Siwa. And then she
Siwa?
went to town. She went to picking it, and then she went. And then Nathan, she had the gall, the audacity to go. Nathan, you're not looking. To go.
No,
And
she didn't.
You
No,
wanna
she
see it?
didn't.
See, bitch? Nathan, read your card.
No, she didn't. That's gross. Don't eat your boogers.
No fucking way. Oh wow.
What? No, I didn't see it.
Here, hang on.
Like, no fucking way. Oh wow.
Ew! No, she didn't.
Like, you-
And she was driving.
like, no fucking way. Oh wow.
Damn it, hang on.
Keep your phone right there.
Cool. It's like, no fucking way. Oh wow.
Ew! Nuh-uh. Stop.
Cool.
Don't eat your boogers.
No fucking.
Calm as a bitch. Should know better.
You should have known better.
How funny was that? I love that for her.
I got
And then she
paid
shoved her whole
for it
fist
in
her face.
reverse. This is super funny for you. Be mindful what thoughts cross your lips. You can
Mindful.
say what you want, but have you really thought about things through though? Don't make
Did you consider it?
keep. This is
Need a
literally
mirror.
the thing I said to Priestess earlier. Oh, I basically said, what I say that sounded sassy? Well, what'd the book say? I didn't even say it. Anyway,
Now that you know Jojo Sawa goes to town in Boogie Town.
ew.
How y'all like that? How y'all like
I
that?
don't like it. I got it. Honestly, though,
You're
You are?
welcome. If Jojo Sawa has no haters, I'm dead.
why are you saying it like that?
Saying like what?
Way?
Yeah. No. I just fucking hate her.
Oh, hate's a strong word.
Did I stutter?
Oh, well, you know,
I didn't. I said what I said.
that was me in June.
Lady Blind Wolf, I pulled for you the 5 of Bekas in reverse. Girl, what did I just say? Don't rush, but this is the reversed. This is reversed. It's
So-
still probably bad. Hold up.
How are you gonna sit there and say it's still probably bad?
Wallowing in feelings of victimhood may not be doing you any good. Leave feelings of helplessness behind. Bitch, get over it. It's been a solid year. I don't know what's going on. Get over it. You know what I feel like? I feel like it's something super petty. Like, I went to the store, she gave me my change, and it was 60 cents, and it was supposed to be 70. Therefore, I'm never shopping there again. I feel like it's very
Then. Not
you
over
petty
cents.
bitch.
Not over cents. Over dollars, though.
Dollars is understandable. Cents, bitch. Have some common sense. Get over it. Dear God.
Every penny adds up, though, Mark.
I'm gonna hold my hand when I tell you this.
You're gonna hold your own hand. Do it.
Shh, no, it fucking doesn't. Not every penny adds up. If you're telling yourself that, you're lying.
I'm lying.
Because you know what?
It makes
You know
me
what?
feel
Those pennies do add up. And the loose change that you're losing in between the car seats. They're pennies. They're of no use. Get rid of the fucking penny.
not
Get rid
anymore.
of the penny. Get
Not,
rid of the penny.
not when back in not when back in the day you could get candy for it. Like, where are those days? You remember that? Like, collecting a bunch of pennies and going to the nearest store, like sitting on the floor because all the penny candy for the poor kids, me, was on the bottom shelf.
I don't think Lady Blind Wolf. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's that was this card in normal. This card in reverse tells me something completely different. It's one of those side tangents it's a side quest, and you're constantly traveling to that village, and like it's there, but you're doing other stuff, and it's like I should have went back and did that. And then you think about it. Another quest comes up. You go back to that same village. It's still there, and then you leave, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
You're putting off the optional boss when if you would have just defeated the optional boss, the main boss wouldn't have been so hard.
Okay, thank you.
I learned that from Anthony.
Okay, that's fair. That's what I've been doing.
I got 2 of Cups in reverse, which is basically saying that there's an emotional trade-off going on right now that isn't split evenly. So either you're putting more into this happening than you're getting out of it, or vice versa, So you want to make sure that your trade-off is at least equal, because otherwise it's not fair.
Okay, well, maybe with the tearing down of the school, yes, that is a emotional thing. At the same time, that's also letting that inner kid free, because sometimes he's up, they're up and around. That's why he can't sleep at night, because that little kid's running around. That's releasing that kid to do other things besides staying in that one spot. Think of it as a good relief instead of a bad relief. Like, yeah, they tore down the school, but at the same time, think of all. Oh, I get it. I've been more practicing lately because I can. Okay, cool. Oh, that'd be fun.
Ooh.
I love helping stuff.
Oh, so is it like your high school? Is that what she said?
I don't remember. It just says they're tearing my school down and a bunch of stuff came up.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, like, with my card, it's saying, like, if you want to put that... So if we're looking at it face value with my card, 2 of Cups in reverse, like, it's kind of like worrying over spilled milk. right? Like, I
I'd
know
worry about spilled milk in this economy.
that's chalking it up pretty simply for crying over spilled milk, I guess. But like those memories will always be yours, and even when that school isn't there, you're still gonna pass the lot, and you're still gonna
That
remember my
school's still
school
gonna
was
be there.
right.
That school's still gonna be there. As long as it's up here, that school's still gonna be there.
And
There has been countless times that I've passed places back in Ohio and I've seen one building, but another building's there. Yeah.
like when the Emmett house burned down.
She did that for the insurance, the fucking
Girl,
bitch.
listen, don't even get me started. I don't want to go.
You wanna hear some tea about that? You wanna hear some tea about that real quick?
Yeah, I do. It won't surprise me.
Actually, it will. So, the other this has been a good hot minute ago, but
Hold on.
the Emmett House. Somebody shared something. Somebody shared something of the Emmett House that was like in memory of so and so the Emmett House, and it had the dates or whatever. I shared the same thing, and I said, yeah. And then she burned it down for the insurance money. I checked back, and it said I had a notification and it said the Pike County Historical Society liked your post. And whenever I went to check like the actual thing to take a picture of it, the notification was gone and I was like, I
So,
must be.
the Pike County Historical Society is the church that my first grandmother on the Keachel side would go to when they first went to Waverly. So yeah,
Really?
she was German.
Huh.
It was a German church. Oh, but again, still Lady Blind Wolf. Like Mark said, and like I'm saying, like that school is still there. It's already made its place in your heart. Like the Emmett House for me was not only really cool because it was like the biggest part, I think, the biggest chunk of history that our hometown had, but also it was one of my first jobs. So, and it was haunted AF. So
Yeah.
there's nothing like getting stuck in the basement and everybody turning off the cellar lights, and you were with your group of friends and the goth kid, and the goth kid lights a lighter. That was so great. Anyway, I think we're done with the questions. And we've been live for 2 hours. And I have to pee.
I'm gonna get some potato soup.
Do it.
And then games?
Kiki, we're just now leaving. Kind of. We just finished the list.
Everyone go watch The Deliverance on Netflix. It's a really good fucking movie.
The Deliverance on Netflix. Also, I want to point out that our lights are kept on by Sabbath Social. You'll notice Sabbath Social's link is in the description below. Mark is leading the current study group for Sabbath Social, which is
Palmistry. By the way, I would like to announce that everyone's homework has been graded and everyone that did submit the homework passed.
Oh, that's good. What happens if you don't pass?
You'll find out later.
Oh dear. I'm not going to pass.
Also, Nathan, you don't know this. I already told Raven, and I've already told Lucas, but I haven't told you.
Uh-oh.
Because I wanted to be a surprise.
Live? Really? Is it bad?
What?
Is it bad? We're live. Is it bad?
No.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I am thinking about doing a video for Sabbath Social, pre-recorded video, about making jars.
Oh, like you make your jars.
My jars.
I love that. My mind somewhere else.
My
Oh.
potent jars.
Oh,
You know how you threaten people? And
that jar.
My potent jars.
Oh, I'm interested.
What I'm thinking about doing is having a set number of people that are going to be allowed in this. And once we're off live, I'll discuss more with you. But what I'm thinking about doing is having a set number of people. I haven't even told Lucas or Raven this part. So you're gonna know something they're not gonna know. Oh my god, this is perfect.
The 5 people we're live with.
Yeah, but don't tell, do not tell, please.
Nobody tell.
I'm
Nobody
thinking
tell.
of no, no, I'm dead serious.
But what if they watch this before you tell them? Should I end the live first?
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine, it's whatever, because then you can then like, whatever. Having a set number of people that are going to be signed up for this, and I'm going to mail these people a kit, if you will, of stuff, and if they want it and they pay, they follow along with the video, they have their own jar. It can be for whatever they want, but I'm going to include the basic stuff, like, salt, a couple herbs, the actual jar, maybe
Okay.
some candles for the wax and stuff to seal it.
Okay.
But
Okay. I get what you're picking up. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I got you.
it's good, right? Like,
Yeah, I love it. Ready for what? Oh no, I'm not ready. I had more things to say. Like, if you want to do that, or if you want to do our Sabbath social hangouts every now and then that are member only, make sure you become a member because it helps us keep our lights on. And I also wanted to say that our next guest will be to be determined.
that's fair.
Okay. I do gotta pee though now, so
Okay, I'll see you on video games.
yeah. Thank you for
Check
coming.
out my Twitch, the
questions
Goatfish. What
and
is
that.
it? The Goatfish 88? The Goatfish?
Yeah.
It's everything's in the bio, probably.
Yeah, it's under his links. Oh, I gotta pee.
Goodbye.